Good morning, loves. It is time for our 60-second devotional, and today we're going to read from Isaiah chapter 40, verse 31. But those who wait for the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. So just a little backstory here. Remember, Isaiah was speaking to people in exile, right? They were exhausted. They were discouraged. They were unsure if they'd ever see their home again. And so into their weakness, Isaiah spoke this promise. Basically, that God's strength is enough to carry them through anything. I was reading the commentary on this. It's a really long piece of scripture, and that was the last verse in that passage. And it talks about how it's set up like a courtroom scene, and it evokes evidence. So the passage basically throughout asks question after question after question, and every answer to the question is basically God is the one who can handle this or get you through it, or will be there, or will do this or that. So just a little backstory. But I was thinking about that this morning, thinking for many of us, and especially queer people of faith, waiting on God doesn't mean sitting still. It means leaning into God's presence until our strength is renewed. And so when the world tells us that we're too much or we're not enough, right? God says you will soar. So even if you're crawling today, God's promise is that you won't faint. And so I'm asking for the blessing today that you will find your breath in the one who lifts you, who renews you, and who calls you beloved. And go ahead and tag someone who needs to be reminded today that their strength will rise again. I hope you guys have a fantastic Wednesday. See you tomorrow for our 60-second devotional.